Hey guys, I'm in Hemlock, New York on Hemlock Lake. And if you're wondering where that is, I think it's like maybe an hour directly south of Rochester, New York. And today is September 20th, Saturday. And the show's also tomorrow on the 21st. And this is a pretty nice show. You know, it's a fairly young show, but it's growing. So as always, let's go in and see what we can find. All right, so here we have the info booth, or table, should I say. I'll check to see if any new shows coming up. And I'll give you the overview of the show. Lots of people here. All kinds of cool stuff here. Fire engines. Really good looking O scale here. At this table, the gentleman gave me a free card made by Revell. I'll show you at the end.
What happened?
Here's my buddy's tables. It's got HO and N scale. And some more HO.
That's a great tip. No, we did the door.
This is N scale.
And they have
I have a KQ line.
There is.
Here's some old Tyco HO scale slot cars. These are cool die-cast tractors. I like this, the old railroad crossing slot car piece.
Yeah, they have one. There's one down near Cindy's houses.
I don't collect die-cast cars, but I always think it's cool when there's a, variation of things at train shows. Lake Shore's guys are here.
There you go. You gotta get past the switch. All right, there you go.
I love these old kits. It's got a bunch of cool stuff here. Hey, this is something I wanted when I was a kid. Never got it. I never will. Here's a Buddy Williams table. He always has a lot of cool new stock and pretty good prices. He's got lots of thin scale.
The insurance company covered everything. It's so funny when you did it.
Oh, and some G2.
fact, I had rented a RAV4.
All brand new HO stuff. This guy's got tons of locomotives.
Bauer Garage in Farmington? What's that? Is that the Bauer Garage in Farmington?
Whole bunch of O scale. Now this is cool. All kinds of size. Cool piece. Old Mickey Mouse. I said it before, but I swear the old scale guys have more fun with all your crazy cars.
My son here, remember, and he was out here last year. His tables were set up.
Alright, this is cool. The River Rossi Allegheny. The box is huge. I just learned, guys, that Great Northern cabooses have their ladders on the opposite side of normal cabooses, or other railroads, should I say.
They would arm guards. On their guard.
And we got ornaments, keychains, pictures. There's a whole bunch of N scale. I was requested N scale before, so. always save the best table for last. Make sure you come to these shows. Get yourself a treat. You won't be sorry. All right, as you can see, I'm home. And once again, I had a great time at that show. Got to see a lot of my friends and chat with a lot of people, catch up. And there's a lot of people at that thing. I had to park way out in the field when I got there around 11. So it feels good. This show looks like it's really getting, some popularity building. And so let's just get into what I got. I've been trying to watch my spending. I got so many trains and stuff. Just look for real things. Have been, been on my list for a long time. So first off, I'll just show you. I got this River Rossi 85-foot passenger car. It's a 1930s coach, they call it. And I have this paint scheme in a GG1 and an observation car. So it was cool to find the coach. And the old River Rossis weren't too bad. A little light for their size, but you can add weight to these things inside. So that was a cool little find. And then I found another AHM car. And this one is, a lot of times you find these things in boxes and they're pretty dirty. This thing's pretty clean. And there was no really car, a real prototype car. This is a calcium carbide container. And been wanting one of these unique cars. They made a lot of unique stuff in the 70s, HM. And there's a guy in line, I can't remember what it is now, that makes containers that you can, 3D printing containers you can put in this to make it look, really cool. And so that one's off. There's only one more car I'm looking for. It's almost a taller version of this. They actually did exist. I think DuPont had the car for carrying certain containers. And then I got this tower from a really nice gentleman. We were talking about the Great Northern Railroad. He's the one who told me that they have their ladders on the opposite side compared to most railroads on the cabooses. So that was interesting. But there's so much you can learn about train. I don't think anyone can know it all. There's just so much history and variant and railroads. But anyways, I have a Halloween diorama build working on, sorta. But this kind of looks Halloweenish to me. I thought I could probably do something with this. Make it a little more rusty looking or whatever. So I picked that up. And this guy, really nice guy named Paul, was telling me he likes my channel. And, I like the old stuff and new stuff. And he found this car. It's a Revell. You can just see the name. There it is. And he gave me this car. I thought, so Paul, once again, thank you so much. And boy, this thing is hefty. You think the old stuff is just light and stuff, but I think that this is all metal, this strip in here. But keep in mind, this is probably from the 60s. So not heavy on the detail, but I think it's a cool piece. It's just such an old car. And then I bought one cookie, and 2 cinnamon rolls. One for my wife, one for my kid, because that's, as soon as I was leaving, they're like, is the cinnamon roll lady going to be there again? Yes. Okay. So got 2 of these. The cookie didn't get too far from the table, as always. And then, that was from Today's Special. And like I said, she should have a table at every show. And just real quick, there's I don't think I mentioned these look new to me, these flyers. So if you're interested in shows coming up. And then there was this one. So, man, there's so much going on in Buffalo for trains and model trains and stuff in the wintertime. All right, guys, so that's everything. Like I said, had a blast. And a little quick note to my buddy Tom. I couldn't stick around to go look at this one layout because I got a text and I had to get home. We won't get into it. But something broke. But anyways, I hope this show just continues to, get bigger and bigger because it is a great show. They've done a fantastic job. So, anyways, guys, you know the deal. Where you see me, you're going to see cookies and... Oh, wait. Where you see me, you're going to see cool trains, model trains, and... yeah, you'll probably may see sweets because I have to hang out that table a lot. All right. Take care, everyone.